Faiza Meyer. I'm currently occupying land in Mitchells Plain, Tafelsig, Captain's Club field. We moved in there on the 13th and the 14th. People of Tafelsig, a huge amount, which was 4,000 to 5,000 people, occupied land in Tafelsig. Two different fields. One is Captain's Club and one is SWAT Club field. Two reasons why people occupied. The one was people think that they were manipulated by some organization, and the other reason is that the state is failing us. The city's backlog is 400,000 and they're not delivering. The way we see it, and I haven't been an activist before. I'm an activist from the 13th. I didn't really care about things that happens and why it happens. I was also just on a waiting list, waiting for a house. I've learned and I've read and I've come only because of this situation that I'm in now. I see myself as an activist because now I can see that the city is really facing a revolution, because they have been failing us and others. And only now I really see the bigger picture. I never used to see it, I didn't really care, and I think that is the problem with the communities out there too. We don't really see the bigger picture. There isn't a chance that we're really going to get houses. You know, when everybody came out, the backyard and residents association, they brought people out, and on the one hand I'll say that's a good thing, because it showed the city that there is a huge problem, that everybody is out there. There was 5,000 people out there, which means there's 5,000 people in need. The city has forgotten about us for over 100 days. There was a lot of drama, heartbreaking, and a lot of things went wrong. And a lot of people lost a lot, including their dignity. People took what they had, the little that they had, and they took it to the field where they thought this was going to be my home. Up until the 15th, when anti-land invasion and law enforcement came, that was the only time that people found out, look, this isn't right, this is illegal. Some people, I don't know if they knew, but as far as the people at Captain's Club and the people that I know now of SWAT Club, they didn't know. When they found that out, law enforcement came and they demolished all the structures and they broke down whatever we had. They took away the last of what we had. We didn't really have much to lose, but we lost what we had, the little that we had. And then they left us there. The people at Captain's Club had no shelter. There was an interdict taken out against us on the field, and we didn't really have any place to go back to. Because in a community like Mitchells Plain, people know that if you move out of somebody's yard, there's always somebody else that wants to move in. There's a big need for housing. People doesn't have anywhere to go. So if opportunity strikes and somebody moved out of a yard, the next person will take that opportunity and move in there. So there was 11 families that stayed at Captain's Club, where I'm actually still living. And the 11 families, they're not there because they don't want to go or they're trying to prove a point. They're there because they don't have anywhere to go. That should prove a point on its own, to the city at least, to government at least, that there is a huge need. And 11 families, including the other families at SWAT Club, they're not living there because they want to. They really don't have anywhere to go. Because, you know, we have a premature baby, we have other babies on the field, and to me, who wants to live on an open field during the winter when we had storms with a small baby? What mother in her right mind would want to live that way with a child if she has anywhere else to go? We have elderly people there, we have sick people there. It's just terrible, the things that we had to go through. And then law enforcement would come every second day, every third day, sometimes every day. And they would remove the plastics that we have. We'll have those plastics covering our heads, not even the structure, and they will remove that. They consider a trolley with a piece of plastic over, they consider that a structure. For over 100 days we had no water. We still don't have any water. No sanitary, we don't have any toilets, we don't have nothing. And there's a court case. And up until the 30th, when the judge saw our affidavits and really saw what was happening, was the first time that we were actually noticed. And the first time that somebody said, this is inhumane. But before that, what the city did to us, it was inhumane all the time. And they didn't really care. And I think up until now, they don't care. They took us to Blikkiesdorp to go and see what the place looks like. When we got there, we were attacked. People were telling us that they were going to hurt us if we move in there. How does the city expect us to go and live there? It doesn't really matter what the city did to us. And it doesn't really matter what the city is still doing to us. There's one thing that we have gained is that we have grown as a family. We've become a family on the field. And we stick together. And we stand together. And we have the love for each other. We take care of everybody. Our children is our very first concern. The elderly is then also one of our concerns. We eat together. We cry together. We suffer together. Everything we do it together. They have tried their utmost to break us down, but they have just pushed us in a corner where we're together, and we've learned to love each other and find out everybody's concerns, and we know each other like you know your family. By the 26th of this month, we must be off. We're planning to appeal on the case. How far the appeal is going to go, whether it's going to be granted, I don't know. We can just hope and pray, but by the 26th, we're supposed to be off that field. What is going to happen to us when we leave by the 26th? I really don't know. If there's one thing I think the people at Captain's Club would say, is that whether they evict us and put us off the field, we'll still be together. The city will still have 11, including the other families. The city will still have 25 families to worry about, because we will be 25 families standing together. Whether we're homeless, whether we on some other field, it doesn't really matter where we go, we will be together.